Day 2 of the World Chess Championship encounter between Gukesh and Ding Liren has ended in a draw. Now, this is kind of a relief for Gukesh at this point in time because he has to recover from the jolt of having lost game 1 against Ding. Here, when you look at it, it was yet again Gukesh playing rapid blitz chess in a classical format. He was almost surprised by the opening that Ding Liren has, but he survived. The early exchange of queens meant that yes, the game was heading to a draw. In this World Chess Championship, we have often seen that in this World Championship, the two games that's been there, we have been saying that there is no European or American influence. But so far in the two games that we have seen between Ding and Gukesh, there is a lot of European influence, especially in the openings. Game 1 saw the French opening. Here you've seen the Italian opening today, which was the e4, e6 and the d4, d5 pawn openings that was there in the match. So Gukesh was playing black, Ding was playing in white. So Ding took his own time in it, but as the position reached the middle part, the middle game of the classic contest ensured that Gukesh was in a bit of time trouble. He was looking at the move, he was thinking as to what can be the next move to break the Italian defense. A lot of analysts and a lot of commentators on air were pointing out that it is actually a very good position for Ding Liren because many people say that Gukesh might have not seen this kind of an opening, but the opening prep that Ding has had in the first two games shows that his concentration and the planning that he's done is really meticulous indeed. So Ding Liren started out with the French, now he's gotten the Italian opening. And in the Italian opening, when the pawn the variations are there, you often have to think about the next moves. But then when Gukesh played his knight, at that time, it seemed that Ding took a lot of time because out of the preparation, he had started the opening. The preparation was now how to convert it in the middle game. In that, Ding kind of struggled. And when he took about 23 minutes to make the move to Rook D1, that ensured that, yes, probably now he was going to consolidate his position that was going to be there. So, Rook D1, he took close to 23 minutes to make that move. But once the early exchange of the queens were done, it meant that the game was going to peter out to a draw. And in a threefold repetition of the moves, a draw can be agreed upon if there is a threefold repetition in the moves. And that was the point when you said that, okay, it's done. This game is a draw. Gukesh now trails Ding Liren 0.5 to 1.5. Remember, in game 1, Gukesh went into time trouble. He had made a big blunder, and that was when he realized the game is over. And that's when Ding Liren finally won his classical game after a gap of 304 days. After that, now you're seeing in the Italian opening, Gukesh held his own, and that is why the early exchange prompted them to go for a threefold repetition by a draw. So tomorrow is the third game, and after that, you're going to have a rest day. Because after 3 games, you're going to have a rest day in each of the cycles that's there until December 12th. So it's a good rest day. And if you look at it, Gukesh, the tendency of Gukesh whenever he's played tournaments like this, he will lose a game, he will hold out for draws, but then he'll come back stronger on a rest day. So what the strategy could be for Gukesh at this point in time is play out the game tomorrow, hope that he gets into a better position, and then heading into the rest day, and then you capitalize on the rest day. Because what happened in Alireza Firoza's game, in the candidates, he had suffered a loss in round 7, there was a break, he then ensured that he did not lose and he went on to win the candidates. So tomorrow is game 3 of the World Chess Championship in Singapore. Gukesh is trailing Ding Liren 0.5 to 1.5, but remember, it's 12 games. You can make a comeback, and Gukesh is very much capable of making a comeback. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.